One of your most important breakdancing decisions is deciding what direction you want to spin. Make sure your windmill spinning direction is consistent with your other power moves and your footwork. You will not want to learn this both ways. I do the following drills in windmills clockwise. To learn them counterclockwise, just perform them in the opposite way. It may take some practice to get this motion down. Keep your legs straight the whole time and don't let them touch the ground. Kick into a split and let your hips rotate around. Keep your arms spread out to prevent you from rotating over. If you can do this consistently, you can try kicking into a backspin. To do a backspin, you stop the rotation once you're on your back. To speed it up, bring your legs in. Keep your feet behind your head so it raises your butt off the ground. With practice, you will be able to get multiple backspins. Start the exact same way as drill 1, except now never let your legs cross and keep your hands off the ground after you kick. You will roll over now. Exaggerate the motion and have your feet go behind your head to raise your butt high off the ground. This is also called a candlestick, and you will need to master it to roll over. Practice getting as high on your shoulders and head as possible. Also try to pop off the ground. This will help you rotate over when doing windmills with no hands. You should consistently land on your hands with your legs straight and wide apart before moving on to the next drill. Don't rush this. The third drill we will practice rolling. The windmill motion can be confusing, so we will practice some easier ways of rolling on your shoulders before trying windmills. The first is called a Superman roll. A windmill will feel like this, except your hips will be high off the ground. The Superman roll should get you used to the feel of your legs kicking and your body rolling over. More practice at rolling to get you comfortable. This will focus more on using your head and staying high on your shoulders. In drill 4, we'll start the windmill by getting into the turtle position from our hands and knees. Here are the key characteristics of the move you need to hit. First, to get onto your shoulder properly, we will exaggerate this move by throwing our arms straight through. Remember, if you kick with your left leg in drill 2, you will throw your right arm to start this. Next, kick yourself in the face with your left leg, simultaneously straightening and pushing off the ground with your right leg. The actual rotation comes from kicking your face and throwing your right arm to initiate the roll. Rolling onto your shoulder is the finesse and technique part of windmill and takes practice to get used to it. Until you master this, practice on a mat or with pads to prevent shoulder bruises. You know you have mastered this drill when you can consistently roll onto your hands again, thus completing one revolution of windmill. Now to get the windmill, you have to be so good at this that you can keep it going. Practice rolling onto your hands from your back from drill 2 and rolling onto your hands from the turtle position or your hands and knees. You can try a slow motion windmill. Using your elbows, you can rotate over and never have your feet touch the ground. Also, when practicing your windmills, practice starting them wherever you get stuck. This stage of your windmill training is very frustrating. Make sure you can do all the drills and do not rush them. Practice a lot to get more comfortable with the motion and remember the windmill commandments. Always keep your legs straight. Legs wide apart. Never let them scissor. Keep your hips high.